Hello everyone, this is of course Oh My Super Saiyan God, and I've just finished watching the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super, that being of course episode 73, Gohan's Misfortune, an Unexpected Great Saiyaman Movie, and wanted to share my thoughts and I guess rant about it a little. There's quite a bit I liked and a few things I really didn't. We'll start with the good. The whole episode was fun and fluffy, and it really reminded me of Great Saiyaman's first appearances back in Dragon Ball Z. In fact, I kept waiting for someone to recognize that Barry Guy as being Sharpner from Gohan's high school, and that maybe Barry Khan was a stage name. Didn't happen though, so I guess it's just a case of all blonde, blue-eyed human men looking the same in the Dragon Ball world. He was similar in his personality too, and it was nice to see a little bit of that fiery DBZ version of Videl return, both in the flashback and in her cold rejection of Barry. Smart girl. I was also delighted to see Jaco taking an important, although a bit small, role in the plot of this in the next episode. I really enjoy the Galactic Patrolman, and having him be chasing down an alien criminal was a great way to add some higher stakes and a little real drama to this episode as opposed to having it be pure fluff. And from the next episode preview, it looks like we're going to be getting even more of that. The cameo from Police Officer Krillin was very entertaining too. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, when talking about things that reminded me of Gohan's high school days, we once again get to see Gohan being blackmailed by a girl who appears to know too much. Only this time the secret is in underwear. It's always interesting to see how Japan looks at Americans. Based on Barry's name sounding like it could be a pun for American. Barry-kun. American. Get it? And his blonde hair, blue eyes, and Hollywood star stereotype personality. I think we can safely say that inspiration for the character may have came from an unflattering look at the people of the USA. Honestly, I'm not bothered by it. This sort of thing is common in anime, and hey, as an American, I'll be the first to say we kinda suck sometimes. Now to wait for the patriotic downvotes. Just don't forget, freedom of speech is a distinctly American right, so there ain't nothing wrong with me using mine. So one thing that I actually really hated in episode 73 of Dragon Ball Super was how both members of my favorite canon couple were flirted with by other characters. I can't help but think they might be setting up for some temporary doubt on by one of the characters about the other in the next episode. Come on, I think we all know by now how much Gohan and Videl care about each other and their family, and the audience all knows that neither of them's going to cheat, so it seems like a pointless source of friction to be potentially springing on us in the next episode. I certainly hope I'm wrong. Please prove me wrong, Super. I also thought it was bizarre how everyone seems to have forgotten that Videl was a celebrity in her own right in Dragon Ball Z. As a fighter in the Budokai, as a part-time member of the police force in Satan City, and as the daughter of the most famous man in the world. It seemed weird that her reactions were in general more similar to Gohan's on the movie set, and it was also odd that she wasn't a role in the movie considering she's a known face connected to the Great Saiyaman and Mr. Satan both. If she is a role and that's who Coco or whatever her name was supposed to be, I'll be pretty surprised by the lack of resemblance, but oh well. Overall though, I'll still rank this episode pretty positively, for a fluff episode of course. It was nice to see some of my favorites get screen time that super frequently denies them, and later stories like this are great for are great for relieving the tension that comes from the heavier ones, and as excited as I am for the next major story arc, I'm in no rush for it, so keep up the quality filler, Dragon Ball Super. So if you think that Gohan and Videl are as adorable as they are dorky, hit that thumbs up. If you think Barry and Coco are a better pair than Gohan and Videl, hit the thumbs down, and then really examine yourself. And finally, see that subscribe button? If you've watched this far, you must really enjoy Dragon Ball Super, so you should hit it for more of my super content. That was a pun. Ha. Ha. Ha.